Hey guys, thanks for whacking on that thumbnail. This weekend has just been so full of trailers released from Comic-Con. I cannot tell you how many times I've watched the Batman v Superman trailer, also the Deadpool trailer that was also released, and of course, the Suicide Squad trailer, which every time I watch that, I literally get chills up my spine. So I really wanted to take this time to just kind of sit down and kind of go through a couple of these trailers with you guys, because there are just some things in these trailers that just literally blew my mind, and also a lot of things that I just wanted to know more about. So let's start out with the Batman v Superman trailer. Now, in the first Batman-Superman trailer, we did have a lot of hints of what the movie was going to be about. We had a few things where Superman looked like he was some sort of god being worshipped by people, but we didn't really see a whole lot of other things. We just had a lot of voiceovers and not much else. But in this trailer, oh my God. I mean, I'm really trying not to fanboy out right now, but there are just so many things that in this new trailer that I liked and fully satisfied me, and I mean fully. There were just so many things in this trailer that I liked, and there were just so many things that I thought were done very well in this trailer. And the first thing has to do with Batman being played by Ben Affleck. We actually get to see Ben Affleck becoming Bruce Wayne and Batman. And there's one part in this trailer where you see the older bat suits that he's looking at, and I didn't realize that the older bat suit that he's looking at right there, that's from Jason Todd, who was killed by the Joker. I actually thought that was just some sort of bat suit that was written on by the Joker, maybe when Batman was unconscious, but actually a lot of people are saying that was the batsuit that Jason Todd wore when he was actually killed by the Joker, meaning they're going to go into the death of the family, if that's what's in the comics, and I'll leave some links in the description if you guys want to learn about that, because I honestly have not read that comic, so if you want to learn a little bit more about it, look in the description below. The other thing in this trailer really has to do with Jeremy Irons, and he's playing Alfred in this movie, and yes, Michael Caine did do an amazing job as Alfred, and I really, really liked him as that, but I want to see Jeremy Irons really take over this role of Alfred, because there's one point in this trailer where he says that one thing about, first it starts with the fever and that turns men cruel, and I'm kind of wondering, wait, is he talking about Superman, or is he talking about Bruce Wayne and Batman? Because earlier in this, he's looking at this piece of paper that says you killed your family or you couldn't protect your family. And I was like, okay, is he being taunted by Lex Luthor, or is he being taunted by the Joker in this movie? And is Batman actually starting to lose it? Is he gonna go nuts in this movie? Then there's this scene where he's fighting against all these guys in the desert, and then he's grabs one of the necks, and then he spins the guy and he breaks his neck. And that, to me, that's whoa, there is a major thing right now. Is Batman going to actually kill people in this movie? I mean, holy crap, you're upside down Batman, changing the entire dynamic of Batman. And honestly, maybe that's what Batman needs. He needs, and also, oh, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. 1 second. This could also be an alternate universe and or timeline, because there's some sort of Superman comic where Superman actually lands in Russia and he becomes a communist, and their Batman is also, and I think in that one he also kills people. That's what I've just seen from other YouTubers, but maybe that is something that's going to happen in this movie. They're going to start playing with the timelines. However, there is something in this trailer that really kind of dropped my jaw. And it wasn't even General Zod's head being, unzipped from the bag. It really has to do with Ma Kent. And she's standing outside with Superman, and she tells him, Clark, you can be their hero, be their idol, be anything they want you to be, or be none of that. You don't owe these people a thing. What? That is way beyond anything I've ever seen the Kents have to tell Superman. I mean, when you think about it, Ma and Pa Kent are kind of the godly figures there that help shape Superman. And for them to say, holy crap, you don't owe Earth anything, you don't owe them an explanation, you don't owe them anything, that's huge. That's mic drop right there. And that's not to mention all the other things that are happening in this movie. There's one part where Superman looks like he's under the control of Lex Luthor, and he puts his hand over his head, and it looks like Superman may be being controlled by, yes, kryptonite. Earlier in this development of this movie, Zack Snyder said there was not going to be kryptonite in this movie, and obviously, well, as you can see, kryptonite. So that kind of leads me to believe that maybe there is more to Superman fighting Batman. Even though Batman wants to bring kind of like Superman to justice, maybe Superman isn't in control of his actions at that point, and the fight between them is just something that Lex Luthor is kind of orchestrating in order to either kill Batman or even destroy Bruce Wayne at the same time. And that's kind of cool. It does make the story a little bloated, especially with, you know, again, introducing the rest of the Justice League, and there's going to be a whole bunch of cameos in the movie, but I like that dynamic. I like the fact that Superman is going to be controlled and that maybe Batman doesn't know that. Maybe Batman just has no idea. Even though he's the world's greatest detective, Batman may have absolutely no idea, none whatsoever, of Superman being controlled by Lex Luthor. So I think that's pretty cool. The whole trailer made me feel really good. I felt, after I watched this trailer, that I was satisfied. I mean, like, I could not watch another trailer for this movie at all and be completely happy, completely satisfied. I think I'm going to enjoy this movie. I think that's going to have a lot of stuff in it, but I do think that they're going to try to bring out some different aspects, especially for Superman and for Batman. So guys, let me know in the comments below. Let me know, what do you think about this movie so far? Do you think they're adding too much? Do you think that maybe they don't need all these other characters coming in from the Justice League? Let me know in the whacked out comment below and let me know. And yeah, never forget, if you don't like what you're watching, you can always turn it off. But thanks for coming back, seeing me. See ya. I don't have my controller.